Back again, my lovely students, grade 1 and grade 2. How are you? I hope you are in good health and in good days as well. Today, we were going to continue our lessons about science with lesson 2 of chapter 5, which talk about what kinds of skills do scientists use. Skills here means cleverness. What's the cleverness of scientists they use to give us information about the world. So follow me to the lesson. I hope you enjoy watching and understand our today's lesson as well. Our lesson contains videos and also slides to show you the meaning of difficult words. So today we will learn together what the skills that scientists have to use to explain the world. The learning objects of this lesson that you will know how to use your skills, but in science, not in football. So watch this video first to continue our lesson.
Scientists learn about the world in many different ways. Scientists do experiments again and again to make sure that they get the same results. Scientists also learn from each other. They ask each other questions and share what they learn. They also explain how they know the answers to questions. Another way scientists learn is through observation. When you observe, you use your senses to find out more about something. Scientists use their senses to predict what they will observe. When you predict, you tell what you think might happen. Scientists also classify or put things in groups. Like apples, for example. Scientists might classify apples by taste, shape, or color. They also compare and contrast what they observe too. They tell what is similar. They tell what is different. By observing, classifying, comparing, and contrasting, scientists discover what they want to know. Got it? Sure you do.
As you see here in the video, scientists can use some skills like observation to observe something around them. Then they have to analyze this observation and predict and write down the notification about the observation. Then they compare and contrast the things together. So here the first skill is observation. You will know now how to observe and predict something. So to be scientists, you have to use inquiry. Inquiry means to ask and find out the answer of your question. Also, the skills that scientists have. First skill is observation. So, observe and predict. The observation is one of the skills that scientists have. So, scientists observe, they use what they observe to predict. They can use their sight, they can use the smell, they can also use taste or touch or hearing. So scientists use their sense to observe, then predict what we're gonna do. This video will show you how to observe and predict.
Hi everybody, I'm Mike R. Scope. Welcome back. Today's science topic is investigation and reasoning. It is an important science skill to be able to recognize patterns and make predictions based on the patterns you observe. In my hand, I have a coin. One side is heads, and the other side is tails. Predict what will happen when I flip the coin. The coin lands on either heads or tails, right? This time, it's heads. Let's flip it again. Will it be tails this time? Not necessarily. But what if I flip it 100 times? Let's look at our results. While it's hard to predict the results of each individual coin flip, you can predict that after 100 flips or more, the result will be roughly 50-50. The pattern takes a little while to see, but we can still make a prediction about what will happen after many coin tosses. Make predictions about other patterns you observe. Does the sun rise in a predictable way? Make some observations about when the sun rises. Can you see a pattern? What predictions can you make? Until next time, I'm Mike R. Scope. We'll see you later.
As you see here, my guys, in the video, you will learn how scientists observe something and make prediction. So another skills that scientists have is they're working together. So it's very important for scientists to work together to analyze and to confirm the informations and the observation and the predictions as well. In this slide, you can see a figure which we're gonna talk about. This figure, I need you to focus more and answer this question. How do you think scientists study the stars? After we took the observation and predictions, so it's your turn now to think about how the scientists study the stars. Of course, yes, one of the skills is to observe the stars. You know that the stars are far from us, so you can use your mind and think about how scientists can see the stars. Excellent! They use the telescope. Telescope is a tool that scientists use to see the star. So you observe and you predict and you analyze how it's gone. Turning to how do scientists sort something? I want you to watch this video carefully to investigate and observe how they sort something.
Sometimes scientists work alone. Sometimes scientists work in groups. Observe. Think of one way to sort the shapes. You can share ideas when you work in a group. People can learn from each other. Think about the different ways the shapes were sorted. Communicate. How is working in a group helpful?
So now it's clear now to use the skills as a scientist. So scientists observe, then predict, then sort, then compare and contrast the classification. Here is the activity. How could you classify the apples? Of course, here is the steps that you can use to compare and contrast. You know that comparing is to observe the similarities and contrast observe the difference. So you can, step number one, kind a fruit. You can sort a kind of fruit, then the type of apple, then you can compare between them in the color, by the size, by the shape. Turning to another point of our